to copy guided and move guided. And this one is also a pretty good tools that we have inside BricsCAD. So you'll have a similar file type, file layout for this exercise. So copy guided and move guided can be used to copy and move objects. So actually, copy and move, as you probably know, are two of the most used commands in drafting. So it would be good to have some intelligence to that, and that's where copy guided and move guided come in. So let's just zoom in here to these windows that we have. And copy guided can be found here in home and copy guided. If you click on the drop down, the move guided will also be there. So let's go to copy guided first. And we see that now we have these two windows, and I want to just copy this window over here. So we see that I've created that selection window, and because of the same setting of the base curves, which are actually these wall lines, I'm able to snap and copy this window. I can even type in distance here, which is, let's go for 2000 and enter that. And it places the window exactly where I want it. And it also removes it basically reads the situation that you have similar guide curves here and places that same entity on that guide curve. So that's pretty cool. And it automatically trimmed away the parts of the wall where the window was placed. So let's move to the right-hand side of the drawing. So here we have an armchair. So this is an armchair that you probably may have already seen if you've been attending the other trainings that we've had. So let's now copy this armchair. So normally what you would be doing would be copy and then rotate and move and shift again until you have it placed where you want it to be. But again, with move guided, you just need a window, and move guided with copy guided, it will help you to just copy your entity. So let's place one here, and it even reads even if your base curves are vertical or actual curves. So we have this option here. So try this out later. This is one of the coolest tools that we have. Copy guided can also handle more complicated configurations of the guide curve. So let's say this side, we have this door and we have these two walls here. So let's use copy guided here and just use this as our window. So I'm selecting both the vertical and horizontal walls. And now I have that set up here. And now it's letting me also just quickly latch onto these vertical and horizontal entities because they match the entities that I had in my initial guide curves when I chose the entities. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And again, it has trimmed these lines away. So let's say you want to just also heal this wall. Maybe you prefer not to have the opening there. You can also use copy guided. Just have a longer one here, just similar configuration, and use region. So now I'm clicking just R for region, and I can now close this gap there. No need for me to extend, trim, delete, and all the other commands that we usually use when drafting. Okay, so lastly, before we go into our breakout session, we have move guided. So this is the last thing we have before you can try it out on your own. So with move guided, we can also move entities similar to copy guided, but then here we are moving the entire entity. Okay, so let's start the move guided command, which is again just on the drop down here in the copy guided. And let's focus on the door here on this part of our drawing. Instead of here, I want the door to be opening from this side. So let's use move guided. Again, I have my selection window. And I can just open this door here. I can even set the distance from the wall. So maybe I want it to be 350 away from that wall. So now that door has moved and it has healed the original position with all the lines that I have here that I don't really need to heal um, and waste time there. So that's pretty cool. And there's another example with a window that you can also use in the